Shoot. Aaron, you watched the tape, you saw what you saw. What do you guys need to do going into Vanderbilt to recover from some of the mistakes you might have made against Missouri?
First off, just continue to play hard. There's one thing you can say about this team is we play extremely hard. We don't give up. We fight for all 60 minutes, which is something you definitely want. But we just got to clean up some of the mistakes. Just looking at the offensive side of the ball, obviously you can't turn the ball over 4 times in a game and expect to win. So we have to clean some of that up, protect the ball, finish drives. There's multiple drives where we got in the red zone and came away with field goals instead of touchdowns, and then obviously a turnover in the red zone. So that's a lot of points right there left on the board. So just clean those things up and continue to work. Myself continue to work with these younger receivers with our timing, get on better timing, and I thought they had a great game Saturday. All those guys that stepped in and did a great job.
Speaking of your younger guys on the team, what do you think this past game kind of got them prepared moving on?
Like I said, I thought they all played great. A lot of guys stepping into some positions maybe they didn't think they would be at the beginning of the season, but they played awesome. Learned a lot. The speed of the game, playing in a big-time game, in an SEC game. So just look forward to them continuing to get better and better every week. But definitely was a great sight to see just how well they played.
Moving on to Vanderbilt, what do you notice about their defense?
I mean, just every SEC defense you see, size, speed. They really like to blitz a lot. I mean, I think that's about 60% of the time they're blitzing, which is more than most teams we face. So we have to be ready to, read our keys, understand when they're blitzing, where they're blitzing from, be able to pick it up, and then execute from there.
Coach Franklin mentioned in his press conference yesterday about he expects his secondary to play better than what they play along with their defensive line. Have you played against them the past couple of years? Have you seen, especially the James Franklin team, have you noticed their secondary kind of play progressing over the last
I mean, overall, you can tell when you watch the tape over the past few years, they're a lot tougher team. He's definitely brought a different mentality to that program of, being just like every SEC team, a tough team, a team that you're going to have to play all 60 minutes against. And, we're looking for a battle. I mean, we obviously last year was a one-sided game, but the year before it came down to the wire, and you never know what's going to happen. And this year, you never know what's going to happen. We've been in a lot of tight games that go in the overtime, games that, go in the last minute of the game, and we're always ready for it. And we're going to be ready for another battle this week.
If you listen to fans, the world's either ending or you're the greatest player, on earth. Is it hard to keep a season in perspective and keep motivated when you have 2 losses and everyone's saying, there's a season?
No, I mean, there's still a lot of season to go. The SEC East is still really anyone's right now. Obviously we need some help when it comes to Missouri, but we feel very confident that if we win out the rest of our games, they have a very, very difficult schedule ahead of them. And who knows, in SEC, teams beat teams every week, and there's always an upset. But like I said, we just got to hope they lose. I think they have 6 conference games left, some tough ones. But like I said, the most important thing is we have to win out. We lose another SEC game, then we really hurt ourselves with trying to get back to Atlanta. But we feel like that first goal of getting to Atlanta is still very attainable. We just got to win out.
I know it's kind of hard being as leader of the team. You have a job to do every week, but do you ever dawn on you that you're making some history personally on the field and just with the records that are coming up?
No, it's all about winning games. It's all about putting our team, our offense in the right play every time, every down. But it's all about winning, and it's definitely an honor to be up there in some of those records. But it's a team game, and I couldn't have done without those guys out there. And like I said, it's just about winning games from here on out.
Aaron, you talk about the team goals and getting to Atlanta and how that's still an achievable goal. If you guys are able to get there and win the SEC, typically that has national championship game attached to it. If it doesn't this year, does that diminish the goal of winning the SEC if it doesn't come with a national championship?
No, I mean, winning the SEC, we all know it's the best conference in the country, and to say that you won the SEC is a huge, huge accomplishment and a huge honor. And I think that would be awesome. I mean, that's always number one goal for us, is to reach Atlanta and to win that game. Like I said, just because this is the best conference in the country year in and year out, and like I said, to be on top of that, it's something special.
It's been 2 weeks of kind of bad news on the injury front. It seems like every time I look around, someone else is out. But yesterday, Jonathan Rumph returned to practice. Talk to us a little bit about what Rumph means back to the offense.
A lot. He's a big receiver. You got to love, a nice 6'4", 6'5" receiver out there that can physically be dominant, go up and get balls, use his body to shield defenders off. And then also just another guy in there for rotation. Another guy to especially with our high-tempo offense, we want to keep guys fresh. We want to rotate guys, and having, such small numbers, those guys are having to get a lot of snaps, and they're not able to go full speed all the time. So to get another guy in there to rotate, keep guys fresh, and like I said, just a big body I'm excited to have him back. He was having a great camp before he got hurt. So, hopefully he can, it's going to be a little bumpy at first, but hopefully he gets his feet wet this week and then has a good week.
Now, I see a guy that day immediately start thinking red zone weapon. I mean, is he a threat from all over the field, or is it more of a, hey, let's throw that corner fade to a guy that's 6'5"?
Oh, I mean, he's all over the field. Like I said, he's a guy that can, he runs his routes extremely well. He's able to, like I said, shield off defenders, get a big body across the middle of the field. But definitely in the red zone, you have a guy like that, a matchup to be able to throw the ball up to, and him just high point it and come down with the ball.
A lot of these freshmen have never experienced, an upset. Is there anything specific that you're telling them going into the next week?
Just move on. It's a game. We lost. It was a huge disappointment, obviously, but it's a long season. And especially this senior class, we've been through a lot. We've been through a 6-7 season. We've been through an 0-2 start. We've been through last year where we were, killing it. Then obviously go to South Carolina and had a huge loss there. So we've been through a lot as a group, this senior class, and I think we've done a great job this whole year. Whenever anything goes wrong, injuries, losses, that just to keep our guys focused, keep our guys working hard. I thought yesterday was a great practice Monday. Guys were running around. Guys, really weren't down at all. Understanding that it's a long season. We just got to win out and get to Atlanta, and who knows what happens from there.